Alright, what's up guys and welcome back to the Mfren podcast number 19. So I don't really have a topic idea for this one. This is one that's just going to be a bunch of random stuff. I think that'll be the title of this podcast, a little bit of everything. So I'll just update you on some stuff that's happened recently. Kind of just basically what's on my mind, honestly, pretty much. So to start off the podcast, I want to still touch up on about the... sorry, I'm just fixing it. Gain setting was a little too high on this. So I want to touch up a little bit on the Niagara Predators season because I feel like I did say some stuff in a recent video of mine of how like the season ended because they're eliminated from the playoffs now, but I'll kind of just touch up on how the season went and like the highs and lows of it. I'll start off with the bad things. There's not too many. It's honestly just very minor. So the games were all supposed to be live streamed on GMHL TV, and throughout half the season we were live streaming it through my laptop, and I had like an audio mic and everything. And then we ended up using to film the games because we tried to hook up the one camera that the owner gave me to use to like that we filmed the games before the live stream even started. But then to use the camera, we had to like plug it in USB with this webcam that my mom gave me because she got an extra one from work, so we had to use that, and we couldn't really zoom in. It was just kind of panning the whole time, so you didn't really get that close-up shots, but we had to work with what we got because there was stuff that was promised and that stuff that I was told that was going to happen never happened. So the first like 4 games weren't even live streamed. They had I basically was still announcing like the goals and the starting lineups through like the arena speakers, but they had someone, because they still have to film the games regardless. That way the league can figure out about like suspensions and like looking back on like suspendable plays if like a guy gets hits from behind, there's a fight or an ejection or something like that. But I was told that there was going to be like a cameraman, and that like I was gonna have like multiple angles and stuff. Never happened. Then pretty much they about like maybe start of like November, I think, or mid-November, we started filming the games. So like we'd hook it up to my laptop and have the film through there, and then I would upload it to Google Drive and then share it with like the league's video email, and then they would see it through there and then upload it to the team's like videos page on the GMHL website, so you could view the videos after they'd been recorded, just not live. So then we finally figured out the live stream setup, and then I started live streaming about like for the last like 2.5 months of the season. So yeah, it was because everyone was like, "Oh, where's the live stream?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like they're not telling me anything." I'm like, they told I was supposed to be getting all this stuff, and I wouldn't have to bring my own camera or whatever. So regardless, but then I was also promised a Niagara Predators team jacket, which I still never got, because the GM of the team at the time, he actually left the team to go be like a full-time agent to like scout players overseas and everything. So I was promised that I was going to get a Niagara Predators team jacket, and like I would have like my own custom engraving that said like team broadcast or like the commentator or whatever I wanted on it. The rest of the team all got their jackets, and even the trainers and equipment manager, but I never got mine. So and they never told me anything about it. They never like, oh, like, hey, do you still want to get a jacket or anything? I was just never told, and I was like, all right, I guess they just forgot about me. I mean, it would have been nice to like have some like sort. I mean, I maybe should have asked myself, but like I just didn't really think anything of it. So because like, well, they tried to get the nameplates on the back of the players' jerseys for about 2 months, but COVID apparently pushed it behind and shipping wise and stuff. They're supposed to get like all new like hockey bags because they said Toronto Predators instead of Niagara Predators because they were in Toronto the last couple seasons until they relocated to Niagara for the start of this season. So it was kind of unfortunate that I didn't get a team jacket or anything. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but so that was like, those were the only two like I guess bad things that happened. Other than that, the players were like all pretty chill and stuff. You know, it was a good locker room vibe. And then I would like talk to the players. You know, sometimes I go to like some of their practices, kind of just check in with the boys, like see what's up and everything, and kind of just prep for the games on Friday that I called, or if they had the odd Sunday game. I guess if anything I would have changed, maybe I would have changed that. I wish I could have went to one of their away games, but they always played either like Sunday afternoon or they'd play like Saturday afternoon, and I was always working then, so I maybe could have taken a day off to go with them to like the Mississauga or like Plattsville game, but I wasn't gonna go all the way to Windsor or Durham, because those are just too far for me. But yeah, regardless, it was still fun commentating for the boys. I had a great time and everything, and it's actually a lot of fun just to get back into like, watching hockey like daily and stuff. The other thing is, now I don't know if I'm gonna be back with the team come October or September this year when they start things back up. I still have to wait for the owner of the team to get back on me if they want to bring me back for next season if I don't have like another job lined up by then. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not closing the door on it yet. So if I am back with the Predators next season, sure. If I'm not, then it is what it is. It was a good run though this year. So moving on from that, I was actually checking the other day. Sorry, just getting a text quick. Sorry, my dad texted me. So I was getting I was checking the other day about like YouTube analytics and everything, and I was checking because recently I've started to try to upload more videos like more frequently now. And I kept saying I want to try to do a podcast at least once or twice a week if I can. So I'll try to stick to that as best as I can, hopefully. I know I say that, but I might go off track, but I'm trying to do my best to keep the podcasts up daily or weekly. But I was checking about I wondered, what is the most month I've uploaded videos, or like what is the longest I've like uploaded consecutively days in a row? So I think, days in a row, I've uploaded 9 days in a row. That was the longest time search period I uploaded, and that was like in May 2020 when I think it was like end of April leading into May, because I was supposed to be in Dominican with Connor, Kyle, and Mark, and then obviously COVID canceled that, so then that's when I actually took a week off of work there because I was supposed to be gone. So I was like, I figure I need a week off to myself. And I remember just uploading videos like frequently then, because I was like, I got so much free time now, and especially with everything closed, things were closed at the time, but started uploading more. I did more gaming videos, which I've kind of got back into a little bit. I know if not everyone likes the gaming videos or even the hockey videos, but I mostly just do it for my personal enjoyment, regardless of if everyone else is not going to like your style and everything. So yeah, it was 9 days in a row I uploaded that, and then I think the most videos I uploaded in a month was 15 videos I uploaded in the month of May in 2017. I uploaded 15 videos that month, and because some of them I had filmed like couple previous months back, but I didn't start uploading frequently onto YouTube. I didn't start uploading them to YouTube until like I was after done my second year of school, and then that was like the first summer I started vlogging, and then after that there have been a couple months. I think the last 2 Junes, in June 2018 and 2019, I had 13 videos, and then I think like August of this past year I had 12 videos uploaded, and I think the least I've done in like the recent years is I think December 2018 to the January 2019, I uploaded 4 videos. I uploaded 2 in December and 2 in January, and I was like, man, I didn't really do a lot of filming then. I think it was also because it was winter and I just didn't really have, and that was also before I got my game recording device, so I didn't really have any like other ideas and topics, and that was before I started making podcasts too as well, so I think I just took some time off or whatever. But the most I've gone without uploading a video since I started uploading videos was, I think, almost 3 months. And I think I touched up on this before, but it was when I was doing my internship at TSN 1050 out in Scarborough. From like February to like basically end of April is when I took that time period off, because I was mostly focused on my internship, and I didn't really have anything to film out there, honestly. I mean, I could have maybe done like a day in the life video there, but I never really touched up on that. And yeah, I was pretty much just focused on my internship, and I didn't really feel the need to like pick up the camera and start vlogging and everything, because I just kind of just didn't, not that I didn't have the motivation to make videos, but I was kind of just like, you know what, I just don't worry about it right now. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, then I kind of started uploading more consistently and stuff, and I've taken like breaks here and there, but I think since that 3 month period where I didn't upload videos, I think the longest I've gone is that I checked back today when I was looking at after I uploaded my 2 Fortnite videos. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks or almost a month without uploading a video to my channel. So sometimes it kind of like not like gets me, but sometimes I'm like, like I wish I like would or I would have could have uploaded throughout that time period. But sometimes I'm just either you run out of video ideas to do, or you just lack motivation to film videos, or there's just not really that much content to go off of and stuff. And it's mostly in the winter months because that summer of 2019, everything was devoted to cars. If you look back at all my videos, it was just strictly all car stuff. And I think I had one video in there where I did the Family Guy resetting the lines episode. But yeah, so I think one of my goals, I think, for YouTube this year is most likely in August, because it goes with the month. I want to do Vlogust, where I upload every single day in August as like not as like a vlog series, but they don't all have to like, all the videos don't have to like relate to each other. But I just want to upload one video a day for every day in August. So I guess I would have to start that, I guess July 31st to upload, or July 30th, whatever, how many days are in July. But I'd start at the end of August or end of July to upload on August 1st and 2nd. Then unless I could do like 2 videos in one day and then have that upload so I can take a day off in between to like and figure out some more ideas. But also now with Bell Wi-Fi or Bell 5 coming in soon, I won't have to worry about slow ass Wi-Fi. And even with the Wi-Fi now, like my one Fortnite video, it took like half an hour to download. It was like almost a 20-minute video. So it's not that bad. It's just when I have to wait like hours on end for it to upload, it's just ridiculous now at this point. But yes, faster Wi-Fi is coming soon. And there was one other thing I thought of it when I was working out this morning. I was like, another topic idea I wanted to touch up on. Well, things coming up. This Sunday is the last Sunday morning hockey we have until they take the ice out and have it for like lacrosse and indoor soccer. So going to be one last GoPro Sunday morning hockey video, because the last one, because I missed last Sunday because me and my brother and Cooper we went up to Guelph to visit my sister this past weekend, so we missed that second last Sunday. But then we ended up playing hockey with Cooper that Friday night, so we figured we get one more skate in before this Sunday comes up. And then they're also thinking of doing a Sunday morning of the Wall Bangers golf tournament in the end of April. I think it's on a Saturday. I think they're trying to plan for April 23rd. So I think I might have to double check and book that Saturday off so I can get a good squad golfing and stuff, because I'm actually itching to do some more golfing this summer. I'm not trying to like perfect my game or anything, but I just want to do it a lot more now, because I did it at least like I did it with Josh like 2 times this past summer, and then I golfed with Connor, Kyle, and Mark I think like 3 times at St. David. So definitely want to do it more frequently. And I think since my brother, I think he says he wants to get a new set of clubs eventually, and I'll probably just take his old ones, because we're like, I mean, he's taller than me, but his clubs are the same size, so it's not going to be that big of a difference. And then probably definitely get some more golf attire, because it definitely, I think I need at least another shirt, or probably maybe another, well, actually, I don't think I need a golf hat, because I got my Nike Fit one here that I bought for the cottage last summer. So yeah, and I don't even know when I think the golf course, well, today's April 1st, so I think the golf courses should be opening within the next week or 2, or I guess until it's steady warm weather and there's no snowfall warnings coming. But I think we're good for now, so fingers crossed for no more snow. Another thing, okay, so I was thinking about this the other day. So do you ever have it where you have like a favorite product of yours, whether it's like your favorite drink, like cereal, or if in my case microwave dinner, that you have it all the time, and then at one point you go to find at your store that you mainly get it from and it's gone, or it's discontinued, or they don't carry it at your store anymore, and you have to either search through 6 other different stores to find it, or you have to ask the store to request it back in. Happens all the time. So since I've been starting at Value Mart, there have been at least like 4 or 5 microwave dinners that I like that have been removed and discontinued. And I don't know if it's like, I just have this conspiracy theory where I think Loblaws is fucking with me because they know that, and like, oh, this Michael kid has all these. Then me and a couple other guys who were at work were talking about that. That they just know I buy these too much, and they're like, oh, they don't want you buying it anymore. Because it first started with the VH steamers. Actually, I'm going to see if I can find a photo of it. These things were so good. I always got the honey sesame chicken, because there was this guy Lane at my work who first had one. And he bought one day, and it was the honey sesame chicken. It was a yellow one. It was so good. Yeah. This one right here, oh my god, this thing was so freaking good. I had that like almost all the time, and then I had that for a solid, I think, year or so, and then they discontinued those, and they took out the VH steamers and brought back in they replaced them with the healthy choice ones. So they still have the chicken teriyaki one, which I get of that one, but they haven't discontinued that one yet. But another one I used to get all the time was the Stouffer's chicken, turkey, and stuffing. I got that for quite a while. Then they got rid of that, and they actually for 3 years we didn't have it. And then they brought it back in this past summer. And then recently there was a Crave buffalo chicken mac and cheese that I got. That got discontinued about like 2 weeks ago. And then when we got a new frozen planogram back in the summertime, we had this Stouffer's, I think it was like a barbecue chicken and like mashed potatoes. Really good, actually. And I found out that was DNO'd too for do not order. And because I got the last one, I'm like, oh, why is it? I'm like, is there none back there? And I looked at the tag on the shelf and it said DNO. And I'm like, oh my god, why are they keep getting rid of all the things that I like? If they get rid of the PC General Tao chicken, I will actually be upset, because that one is really good. And I think I don't think they should get rid of that, because it is a PC, like a Loblaws brand. But yeah, that would really upset me if they got rid of it. But it's just so annoying, because I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like, why can't it just be like they get rid of all the, like, they keep in all these other stupid ones that they that don't sell, and then they bring in all this other shit that doesn't sell. Like, why do you get rid of the stuff that is a good seller? I want to see if I could try to go into our sort of ordering system and try to request those VH steamers back in. Yeah, like, look at, like, I'm looking at Walmart right now and they say out of stock. So I don't know if they just discontinued that whole brand. Like, even the chicken teriyaki one I got of the VH steamer, that one's out of stock too. Might have to like buy it off of like Facebook Marketplace or Amazon or something, but they were really good. If you have a chance, unless if they're only available in the States, I don't know. I guess once my mom goes over the border next to go grocery shopping, I'll have to ask her to keep a lookout for those, because they are so. And I haven't had one of those since like I want to say like early 2017, I think, if I can remember back that 5 years ago. What else? What are we at? 18 and a half minutes right now. Oh, and also, we're actually going to, me, my brother, and my dad, we're actually going to another Leafs and Sabres game in 2 weeks on April the 12th, I think it is. The Sabres are playing at the Scotiabank Center, which I haven't been to a Leafs game at the Scotiabank Center since, I think it was when we saw, it was beginning of 2017 when the World Juniors were there. We saw, I think it was like Finland and Switzerland playing. But that's the last time I've been inside that arena, because I didn't go there for the Raptors games. And every time you go to a Sabres and Leafs game, it's always in Buffalo. But it'll be nice to go, because hopefully we'll see some more Sabres fans there. But I'm hoping that, knock on wood, I'm hoping that Buffalo can just destroy the Leafs, and then I can see all the salty Leafs fans again, because Leafs fans, no offense, you guys are the most toxic fan base in all of the NHL. I might make a separate video on that, about toxic sports fan bases, but it's just so funny, because I love when the Leafs will shit on their own team after they have one shitty loss. Like, I think it was the one time the Leafs lost like 7-1. It was like beginning of the season. They lost 7-1 to the Penguins, and everyone was like, oh my god, trade Matthews and send Martin down to the minors, trade Dubas for a bag of pucks, put Sheldon Keefe on waivers and stuff, and like then the next game they'll win like 3-1 or something or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, it's the best team ever. And it's just like, how do you keep changing your fucking mind like all the time and stuff. It's so bad. I mean, and I'm hoping, I'm hoping if there's one thing my goal, I know Buffalo's not making the playoffs, but if they can finish on a high note, which I know they're doing, the young guys are trying to play a lot better now, but my two hopes for the rest of the regular season, Vegas doesn't make the playoffs because I just want Eichel to suffer even more after his comments he made about the Sabres after Buffalo beat him 3-1 that game. And I'm hoping that the Leafs can have another first round exit, regardless of who they're playing, because I know that the race is pretty tight in the Eastern Conference. So either they'll play Boston again and maybe lose in 7 games, or... Okay, sorry, my picture frame was a little off crooked there, I noticed. But I'm hoping the Leafs can lose the first round, because I honestly think this for sure will be the final straw. Like, they're going to have to do something if they lose the first round this year, because it's happened the last 5 years. Because Matthews reached the 50 goal mark, so like that will go to waste if they don't make the first round. And then you're gonna have to do something about Tavares, Nylander, Marner, or Matthews. You're gonna have to trade one of those guys. Most likely Nylander will be on the chopping block, or they're gonna have to get a better solid goaltender, because I mean they have Campbell and he started out really good and then he's kind of like gone to shit. And even though he's been injured, and I heard that he's playing this weekend actually. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, they do look a lot better than they have in recent years, but like then again, only time will tell. And honestly, regular season doesn't mean shit if you can't back it up in the playoffs. Like, I mean, look at Tampa Bay. They had it was like 3 years ago where they had 61. I think it was like over 60 wins in that season, and they got swept by the fucking Blue Jackets, who barely made the playoffs that year. But then Tampa Bay went on to win 2 Stanley Cups back-to-back after that. So I think that almost helped them in the long run. So I'm hoping that a season like this for Buffalo, even though that they haven't had the best season, but they're starting to play more consistently better. And like they had a great comeback win against Chicago. Dude, the game was 4-0 Chicago. And I was on Xbox with my brother and stuff, and I was thinking, I'm like, wow, like, man, what the fuck's going on with Buffalo? Like, they have Dekarski in net and everything, and then they came back and won 6-5, and Tage Thompson he took a shot from the point on the power play, broke his stick, went off the backboard, bounced off of the Chicago goalie's skate and into the net, and Buffalo won with 10 seconds left. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I should have put money, if I guessed the correct score on Bet365, if I had Buffalo to win 6-5 and put like maybe $5 on that, I would have won 35 grand, because the odds were so much higher for that. Honestly, I should have done that because I thought Buffalo was going to win. I guessed the correct score for Buffalo to win 4-2, but I was way off after they lost. They were down 4-0 in like the first period. But I mean, hey, a comeback wins. So, but then they lose in a fucking shootout to like Winnipeg like 2 nights later. So I kind of like made that go to waste. So they played tonight against Nashville. So hopefully they can win that. I don't know. We'll see. But Jesus, phone screen is. This phone just feels so greasy. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? So yeah, the Sabres and Leafs game in 2 weeks should be fun time, because every time I've gone to a Leafs and Sabres game, well, Buffalo's up in the series now 2-1 now, because they've won on the American Thanksgiving that we went in 2019. They lost the first time we went when Matthews sniped with like 2 seconds left in OT, and then they won 5-2 on the Heritage Classic game. So hopefully they can. And then they lost earlier to Toronto like 5-4 back in November when they played in Buffalo. So hoping Buffalo can beat the Leafs 3-1 in their division series rival this year. So only time will tell, but I think Buffalo's got a good chance to beat Toronto again one more time this season. I feel like there was something else I wanted to touch up on too. I don't know about video games or... Also, I checked out my subscriber count the other day. I'm at 510. Which it took me so long to get to the first... I think since I started uploading, so May 2017. I didn't hit it till my birthday, August 12th, 2018 is when I hit 100 subscribers. So over like a year and a half it took. And then I checked my analytics and I actually popped off. I say popped off, but like I had my biggest gain, I think, from September 2019 till I think February 2020, in that like, or like that 6 month span or whatever it was, or until March 2020, I think I gained like 200 plus subscribers because I hit 300 on the date when me, Connor, and Mark went to the Toronto Auto Show in February 2020, and then I didn't hit 500 subscribers until Halloween this past year. So it took quite a while, and even it's weird. Like sometimes it'll jump up. Like I think the most I gained, it told me I gained in like a day, I think, was like 6 or 7. But that was because I've gained, it says I've gained at least 160 of my subscribers now came from the Crazy Loud 370Z video with Connor. And I think I've had about like 75 subscribers from Ben's Crazy Loud G35. And it's funny how like they're still getting views to this day. Like I think I checked in like the last month. It's kind of gone down a little bit now. But the first like 4 months the video was out, it already had like 10K. And now it, like every other week gets like maybe 100 to 200 views like max. So I mean it's still getting views here and there. But I guess everyone always has that channel, or the video on their channel that always just gets views like no matter what. But then I do have like if you look on my YouTube channel on whether it's your phone or your laptop, I have like the popular uploads playlist, and that's always the first one that's there that people always click on and everything. So yeah, I was trying to, and it's like it's the videos that you don't expect to blow up. I mean, I titled the video in hopes that it would gain some traction, and it did, because it also, in my analytics, it also is saying that like there's videos that suggest my video, and then it apparently got added to some random playlist on YouTube. It had like a bunch of random shit in there. It was like a few music videos, some like Fortnite gameplay, then my video was just in the middle there. I was like, okay, I guess like whatever, that's fine, I guess. Whatever gets the views or the popularity of it up, I guess. It works. So hopefully we can have, I think I have at least like 10 videos or so, or at least like 13, I think, that have at least over 1,000 views. But yeah, I think if I did have another like channel goal, I mean obviously the next milestone was 1,000 subscribers. But I'm hoping it doesn't take me another 5 years to get there. I mean, whatever, it's not the end of the world. But I think I do want to average, at least view wise, I want to average at least like 50 or 40 to 50 views a video. And it doesn't mean I just want to clickbait everything, but I know not everyone's gonna view your video, because you'd think with a channel so like me that has 510 subscribers, you'd think I'd be averaging at least like 30 to 40 views a video, but that's not always the case, because some people subscribe but they never check their channel, or they subscribe with like a burner account that they never use and stuff, so that always factors in there. But also like the same thing with TikTok. Like if you don't have 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers on TikTok, or at least a couple 100,000, TikTok, the For You page is not going to show your account as much. Because I know this, because when I looked at my TikToks I made from when I started doing TikTok in March 2020 until like that summer, my TikToks were at like at least like over almost every other video was like at least 500 views plus. Then after I did my TikTok video got like 1 million views for my Fast and Furious one, then some of those ones got like one video the odd time, like I guess I posted it like late at night, it got like 700 views. Then like one I posted at like 10 in the morning the other day got like 165 or whatever. So it's so weird that like you have to like, you can't just upload whenever, because like either it's not going to gain as much traction, or like people say, oh, we have to upload a TikTok every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right on the dot. And that's how you get the most views. I think that was so stupid that way, because TikTok's algorithm is so weird that way. But like yeah, if I look at my TikToks recently,
I'm about to leave on a 6-week long.
Um, yeah, like my last couple TikToks, like 448, 298, 205, 649, 756, 249, 234, 245, 293, 251, 280, 248, 720, 208, 813, 215. Like it's never consistent though. And I have 11,000 followers on TikTok and I don't even average 1,000 views per video. So that's definitely saying something on TikTok if um that the followers I get either aren't seeing my videos or TikTok's hiding it from them. I have no idea. So, but yeah, that's one thing I just want to touch up on TikTok a little bit because that it definitely is a frustrating thing. I mean, if you think I'm getting complaining, there's probably people who are freaking out who do this shit for a living and stuff. I mostly just did it for fun. I never thought it would get to over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Never thought that was going to happen. I literally just made the first couple Fast and Furious Easter egg and TikTok videos just because like I wanted to, and hopefully I could like inform some people or enlighten them on like things they missed. Like, oh, I never noticed that about Fast and Furious before. And then I'm like, oh shit, I guess it just gained traction, and I just started making videos like a bit after that. And obviously I kind of stopped doing it. Like I posted TikTok like I don't know, every so often or whatever. So I kind of have lost interest in it in mostly in making TikToks. I mean, I still watch TikToks, but I don't have like the motivation to make one every day as because like that then again like when COVID first hit, everyone was just on TikTok, so it was more of like a prone thing to do. And then obviously with playing like more video games and stuff, because I was making gaming videos like nonstop with all the Warzone and GTA gameplay videos. I think I definitely will start doing gaming videos more. I think because I'm having a more of like an enjoyment of it now. Even though I never thought I would download Fortnite ever again, but it actually is pretty fun now without the building and stuff. And then especially if you're playing with people, because if you're just doing it solo, it's not as entertaining, I guess, unless if you're like live streaming it to like a couple thousand people or whatever. But definitely because I think what else I got Forza and 5. I hadn't played in forever. GTA 5. We could probably do the realistic game again on that. And then I think I definitely want to do another Rainbow Six Siege because that's been like my one main game that I've been playing a lot recently more. And actually, I was playing Black Ops 1 Search and Destroy last night before me, Connor, Cal, and Mark were playing Fortnite. And I forgot how much fun Black Ops 1 was. It was like my first COD I ever played that I had for the PS3. Now, that game was just so much fun, though. It's aged a lot because I keep seeing TikToks about like how like came out over 10 years ago and like the nostalgia of it, and it has like one of the best suppressed gun noises in the game by far. Yeah, I've definitely missed that game for sure. And also Zombies was lit on that too as well. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about too. I don't know. I feel like I had something else, but well, I mean, I guess if anything now, since it's April 1st today, I guess basically just waiting until car meet season starts. Actually, real quick, so I'm gonna check. Oh, actually, no, actually here. Actually, because I was talking about before, apparently the Kinsman Car Show is happening this year. I saw that there was someone posted. I guess I just searched up Noddle car event on Facebook, and apparently this ad came up, and it was someone saying about how the Virgil Stampede is happening this year after 2 years of it not happening. And then they're doing like the Strawberry, Peach, and Cherry festivals, which peaches and cherries and strawberries are big around in Noddle in the summertime. So they're doing those festivals in like May and June and stuff. And then the Kinsman Car Show will be happening, they said, but that's obviously not until the end of August, so we still have some time until that happens. But I also saw there was a Facebook event that there was I just had it. Oh, there's the Virgil firefighters Virgil Volunteer Firefighters Car Show, which is happening on Sunday, August 28th at 9 a.m., which me and Connor and Mark and Kyle were at 3 years ago. Actually, well, it's the one channel on my video, so if you want to go back and watch that one. So yeah, but then again, that's also the end of summer, so it's not like it's happening anytime soon. But actually, no, I was just about to check. I'm still waiting until at least Niagara Cars and Coffee or Niagara what is it? I'm still waiting for see Niagara Cars and Coffee. They delete their they don't know their Instagram. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay, what the heck? Okay, well, they haven't posted anything for recent meets. I mean, the last thing they did post, they said in February 24th, 2020, they posted that they were going to have the Storm of the Falls 5th to 6th on September 5th to 6th, 2020, but obviously COVID postponed that. We didn't have it until September of this past year. But yeah, they haven't said if they're gonna restart the meet at all anytime soon, so, or if it's gonna happen at Fireman's Park. But I'll check RPM Niagara. No one, they haven't posted. The last thing they posted was on July 24th, 2021, they were having a pop-up meet at Queenston Heights at 7:30. So yeah, so I don't know if, actually, I'll check 905 Rides if they have posted anything. Nope, they haven't posted. I mean, the last thing they did post was about the Storm of the Falls V2 meet back in September, but yeah, they haven't posted if they're gonna be doing any weekly meets at all. Which, I mean, I'm kind of hoping that can happen, but I mean, I don't know. I guess until whatever car page around here posts weekly meets, or if they're just gonna be doing pop-up meets or whatever, but I know Throttle Falls does like some car cruises and stuff, so I'm definitely have to, because I haven't been on one of their car cruises, I think, since me and Ben went on, well, that was Fast Falls, but I think Fast Falls and Throttle Falls are the same group, just different Instagram pages. One thing I do miss going to was the Niagara Car Meets Automotive Warehouse meet. That meet was so sick. They did that every Tuesday night, I think it was, or Tuesday or Wednesday night, from like 7 to like 9 or 7 to 10, I think it was, but they had permission to be there from the guys in automotive. It was a pretty cool, like, I mean, I know it was kind of hard with, like, there wasn't that many parking spots. Like, you literally had to get there like 15 minutes before the meet started, or you weren't getting a spot in the Automotive Warehouse parking lot. But those meets were pretty sick there. Like, I miss going to those. I wish hopefully maybe someone else can organize it there again, but, or we'll have to, I don't know, I guess meet somewhere like the Gateway, or, well, actually, no, probably not the Gateway. That's probably not the best spot. Well, probably, I don't know. I think they should just have it back at, maybe, like, say, screw it and just have it back at Five Corners at the Tim Hortons and Camisa's parking lot in hopes that the cops don't show up, but, or they just go back to where they had it, the original newer spot that they had in 2018 to 2019, where it was at the Tim Hortons and the Boston Pizza parking lot off of Dorchester, because that was actually a pretty good location. It had a ton of parking though, but it's just, we got the cops called on us because I think there was a subdivision behind that complex that called for like noise complaints because people were like doing burnouts. Well, actually, because we had the GTR rev off battle that I think initiated that, but we were still there for at least like 2 months until they had a new car meet location. So I don't know, I guess only time will tell, and then if we will run into cop trouble, or even just have them at Queenston Heights. I don't know. And then we just have to worry about Parks Canada. But I'm hoping that we can have a weekly car meet, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday night, or Thursday night. But also, I know Lundy's Lane Cars and Coffee will most likely be happening every Sunday. I think that starts after the first weekend of May. Usually people start showing up to that, so definitely be going to that as much as I possibly can. So what are we now, 40 and a half minutes? Yeah, I think that's pretty good for first podcast back up in like almost a month. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want to talk about recently. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. I think that's a good wrap up there. So yeah, just can't wait till car season starts, because I mean, it's kind of a cloudy day out, so I give it until like at least maybe mid-April until we have steady warm weather, or at least I don't have to wear like a sweatshirt and a windbreaker and stuff. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this podcast, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this nine is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati and zoom, zoom, I'm racing. Popping pills in that lobby, and I pray they don't find her naked. And I pray you niggas is hating. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this.